Good Saturday morning, YouTube modeling community. This is Ron coming to you from Grandpa's Toy Room. And the first part of this video today is for Dan the Man at 60s Rules channel. I made a comment to Dan middle of this week, I think it was, on his video. He was talking about Lost in Space show, and I told him that I actually had the robot from Lost in Space, and this is an old model, was never painted. My son, who will be 65 years old tomorrow, put this together when he was probably about 12 years old. So it's an oldie, but I found almost all of it here in some of my junk several years ago, actually, and I want to restore it, but it's missing just a few parts. It's actually pretty complete and looks pretty good. He never painted it or anything. I have no idea what the kit was that it was built from, but I'm only missing a couple of things, and part of them I can scratch build. You can see one claw is missing right there, and then the other one is completely gone. And those I can scratch build from styrene without any problem. But I have never found anything to make his bubble top out of. And that's the one piece that is gone. But if I ever find something I can make that out of, I am actually going to restore this, do a whole lot better job putting the seams together and that kind of stuff, and then paint it all up, really detail it, do the base and everything. So anyway, this is just for Dan. I hope he gets to see it today. I'm going to move it, and I'm going to put two old bodies on here, or try to, if I can get things rearranged. And these are something that I started, this 40 Ford, I probably did it over 30 years ago. And as you can see, it has been a major section job, a major chop job on it, radius to wheel wells, did a custom front end with a parts that came out of one of the customizing kits from in the 60s was what this nose piece and the quad headlights were from. When I started this or built this, I never finished it, partially because of rescribing the doors, which I was not good at all in them days. And I think now I could probably get them in pretty good shape. The main thing that I never really cared about for it was the way I did the hump, ending up with the double hump in the chop. But I think I can probably could redo that too, possibly to make it look better, or to make me think it looks better. Major low, just really lots and lots of remolding and redesigning the shape of the body. So that's the 40 Ford sedan that was going to be a radical show car custom from out of the 60s. And if I can get it off of there without it totally falling apart, the next one that I want to set up there and show you this morning is a 53 Chevy that I started building as a custom Pro Street. And again, you can see that it's got a major chop job on it, really low. I found that neat bubble scoop for it, and that I just loved that scoop for the hood. So that's what actually got this project started. And again, I was not very good doing those, to redo the door lines, rescribe all the doors and stuff. And so that project kind of got stalled out. Several years ago, I started scratch building a new chassis and stuff on it from the things that I had learned on YouTube, so that I could do a 4-link setup for the rear end. Has extremely wide tires on it, as you can see. We started remaking the chassis and stuff, and then never finished it. So another project that Ron has sitting in his major collection of old builds. So just kind of a quickie this morning, and I wanted to show the robot so that Dan the man could see it, because he said he wanted to see the robot. So Ron's starting to ramble again. Want everybody to know how much I appreciate you watching and subscribing, and hope you have an awesome weekend. This is Ron, Grandpa's Toy Room, saying so long for now.